Hello, my beautiful sisters. Welcome to another episode at Minding Her Business podcast. I'm your show host and coach, Jaslyn Martin, and I empower women to read, feed their souls, and succeed in business. I get people all day long telling me that they want to start a business and that they feel that their website is the first thing they should work on. First, they start with their name, they start with their logo, they do some branding, they do this huge ideal client PDF, and they want to create this website. And normally people stop there. Websites take time. Ideal clients, you could do the whiteboard approach over and over again, which is where you just literally are trying to create your ideal clients from your own head and not going out there and talking to other people. So it's literally all happening in here, in your head. And the name, people go over different names, like 10,000 different names. And they're like, oh my God, none of these are perfect, right? And then the logo, don't even get me started with the logo. Even I have this issue, by the way. I still am working on the logo for Her Unleashed, okay? So whenever I hear this, a lot of times people are kind of saying it like a matter of fact, like I need to start with the website. I get the idea. If you had an offline website, a website in the real world, right, outside of the internet, you would need to get a shop, which I get. But this is online. Nowadays, to be completely honest with you, websites are practically extinct and they're moving towards that way. We have social media, we have funnels, and we have landing pages now. Instead of getting a website with a WordPress and trying to get people to come to you with SEO is very niche down at this point, and you really need to have an expert knowing their stuff. And SEO, for those that don't know, is called search engine optimization. That's for Google to be able to find you, for someone to search something and for you to pop up. And it needs to be something, if you're new to the game, it's not something that you're going to be able to get on the first page of Google when it first starts. It's just not going to happen. So know that that's okay. And start in your strengths, right? Just be able to go out there and start somewhere. And again, this is with my motto of messy and moving. If you've heard the podcast right before this one, you really need to be able to understand that your name is going to change. You can get the perfect name for now, but it's for now. And when your clients change, when you change, you're probably going to want to change your name. Your logo can change. I see companies do it all the time. Recently, I was doing something called Date Box, which is a subscription box, and I was doing it for me and my hubby, and the name changed literally like the week after we bought it to Happily, which I like too, right? So know that even the big companies can change their names from time to time, and you can change it whenever you want to. So name, logo, let it go. Let it go. Yeah, I'm going Frozen here, okay? The website, don't worry about that yet. The only time that you need to worry about websites is if you write a book and you have a publisher and they specifically ask for it. But even then, to be honest with you, you can probably get, good to go with a landing page. Just one page where you're telling people about the book and telling them to buy a piece of the book or giving them a book for free if they only buy the shipping. Something like that. A website is not necessary unless someone is specifically searching for you. Like when somebody's like, I want to know a little bit more about Jaslyn Martin. And they literally Google Jaslyn Martin minding her business, right? Or Her Unleashed. It's only when that starts happening a lot that you should officially start getting on Google. Because search engine optimizations would be a lot easier with your name, probably, depending on your name and such, than anything else. Make sense? That's really it. Either way, when people are going to search you up, what's going to happen? You're either going to end up on your social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, and all this other stuff. Instagram is actually getting pretty good at search engine optimization. So website is, again, becoming extinct. So do me a favor and do yourself a favor. Don't get stuck with your name, with your logo, with what colors should you use, or even your website. Do me a favor and focus on just getting your first client and figuring out how to grow your tribe, nurture your tribe, and sell to your tribe. That is it. Don't worry about the rest. All right. I love you girls dearly. Mwah. I hope this answered your question and I may have shook some of your world. So actually, before I leave, let me say this. If you're like, oh my God, what do I do now? Right? You're like, I'm not supposed to focus on the website. What do I do? Focus on being you, getting on Facebook Lives, being vulnerable, putting yourself out there on Instagram stories. Pick one specific social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or even Pinterest, possibly Twitter, but I'd probably go with Facebook or Instagram to start off with. And just be you, be vulnerable, share your day, share little tips and tricks of what you're expecting for your clients. And when you're ready to move forward from that, start having a call to action. Have a call to action at the end of these little videos that you create and just tell people like, hey, if you want to work with me, contact me. See what happens. Trust me, people, when you're being you have good information, you're being vulnerable, people are going to respond without a doubt. So again, I love you. And I hope that this worked out well for you girls, right? Love you. Mwah. Bye.